Hi, my name is Tori. I'm the editor of the I Do Wedding website, and this is I Do TV. Most guests these days expect you to have some sort of bridal registry. It's a brilliant concept that prevents you from receiving multiples of the same gifts, and your wedding guests will love the convenience. So what are registries all about? I'm talking with Donna from Wedding Gifts Direct, who's going to share her ideas about bridal registries. Hi, Donna.
Hi, Tori.
So tell me, what options do we have for bridal registries?
Well, these days there's lots of options. Some guests choose to use the honeymoon registry, there's the online bridal registry, as well as these couples who choose to donate to charities, and that's called the Karma Currency Registry. So lots of options. I think it's really important that when you consider a registry that you think of your guests. They're coming to the wedding and you've invited them. It needs to be easy for them to use the registry.
Which is why online registries are so popular, I can imagine.
Especially with overseas guests. A lot of people who get married in Australia have guests coming from overseas, and it makes it a lot easier. In America and London and Europe, it's very popular to have online registries. People go online, they purchase online. They don't have to travel with the gift or arrive at the city and rush off and try and find the gift on the registry in a department store. So it really is catered towards making the guest's life simpler, as well as the couple then get to select what they really want to be given.
So tell me, when you're choosing a bridal registry, what things should you be looking for?
I think there's a number of things you should look for. First of all, ease of purchase for the guests. Secondly, you should look and make sure that the registry you're using is a stable company, as well as looking that that registry will give you options. Do they allow you to split large items into shares? Will they give you a completion discount to take up the balance of your gifts? Is there any charge for you to use the registry? Most registries these days, it's free to the couples to set up. What are the delivery charges for the guests? Are there any hidden charges that you haven't looked at?
I see. And you mentioned something about a discount at the end. So you can go back and purchase items off your gift registry that weren't purchased at a discount after the wedding.
Absolutely. What we do for our couples is we allow them to take up the balance of the registry at a 20% discount, which is a huge saving. As well as if they set up their registry with us, they get a lifetime discount of 20%.
Wow, that's great.
So on their first anniversary, if they need to update any of their items in the home, they can come back and they will always get that 20% discount. So it means that we have a lifetime communication and relationship with the couples, which is really nice.
And when should you set up your bridal registry?
I think possibly you need to think about where your guests are coming from. If they're coming from overseas, you want to send out your invitations earlier. So 3 to 4 months before your invitations go out is a good idea to start thinking about it, and certainly at least a few weeks before you send out your invitations.
So Donna, what are some ways that we can tell our guests that we have a bridal registry?
I think the best way to tell your guests that you have a bridal registry is to put a subtle insert in with the invitation. If you don't want to do that, you could get your guests to find out via friends and family. But we find that the guests prefer to be well informed. They prefer to have a phone number or a website to visit. It just makes it easier for them.
So etiquette speaking, you could just insert the card into the invitation rather than write it on the invitation itself.
That is far better. It's far better etiquette to have an insert than to write it on the invitation.
So Donna, can you share some advice to other brides who are thinking of setting up a bridal registry?
Absolutely. I think when you look to start setting up your registry, have a look at what you have at home. A lot of couples have lived together for a long time. However, it's an opportunity to get that really beautiful dinner service that you've always wanted, or to get a cutlery set that will last you a lifetime. Remember that even though you may have everything at home, you will always look back at your wedding day and remember what some of your very special guests gave you.
That's great. Thanks, Donna, for coming in.
Thank you.
Now you are armed with all the knowledge that you need to set up a great bridal registry. For more information on wedding planning and a directory of services, visit Australia's leading wedding website, I Do. And until next time, happy planning.